I am surprised and shocked to see a news report that about 3,30,000 square meters of land in Dhargal, Perne is sought to be gifted to a casino company called Delta Corp to set up their gaming zone over there by converting Cada land, which is for an irrigation project by the government of Goa, which has blessed this in a total fraudulent and illegal manner. The Command Area Development Act was enacted with an intention to have and protect lands of farmers and to provide irrigation facilities. And that is how lot of lands were being given the facility of irrigation, and they were classified as Cada land for the purpose of giving them this irrigation water, so that they could cultivate the lands, their fields, and be able to sustain agriculture. On the one side, the government of Goa has brought out a policy for agriculture which says that Cada land should not be converted, and on the other side, the government of Goa is in one stroke of the pen gifting away Cada land by purportedly denotifying it for purposes of a casino. First and foremost, I want to say that Cada land notified is pursuant to a scheme. There is a procedure under the Act where a scheme is prepared, lands are identified, and then the scheme is notified for objections, and after objections are received, the board, CAD board, approves the scheme with or without modifications. I am a member of CAD board, and at the last CAD meeting which I was present, I ensured that we took up this notification approval, and I made sure that the board approved the entire scheme, and therefore pursuant to the board resolution, the area was notified in terms of the Act. Now, what I have learnt is that this company applies to Investment Promotion Board, and the Investment Promotion Board makes a proposal to the government, and the Cabinet takes a decision that we will denotify. First thing I want to point out, that when there is an act, whether of Parliament or the state, when there is an enactment, there is a law, and when there is a law, you have to do it in accordance with that law. The law required preparation of a scheme, notification for objections, and then consideration by the board, and once the board considers it, it gets notified as an approved scheme. Cabinet has no power to override the CAD board constituted under a statute. Cabinet, however supreme it may be in its executive prerogative, cannot override statutory powers given to an authority under an act. Therefore, the decision of the Cabinet being taken in total ignorance or bypassing of CAD board is totally illegal and will not stand test when scrutinized by court of law. Also, I want to mention that, as I mentioned before, there is a procedure for notification. The same procedure has to be followed for denotification, and if there is a proposal for denotification, that would have to be justified whether these lands are suitable or not suitable, which in my opinion, once you have already just recently notified them as suitable for the notification of the scheme, just because a company, and that too a casino, just wants it, you just happily denotify? I think this is wrong. This is a proof that the government wants to sell away lands, actually gift away lands to casinos and to all these people who are trying to dabble in real estate and finish our beautiful Goa. BJP, which once stood against casinos, BJP which once said that we will stop casinos, we will remove casinos, is encouraging casinos. BJP which swore against casinos, rode on an election platform opposing casinos, is exactly doing the same. The BJP is nothing more than brokers in the real estate industry, and they are finishing Goa not by little, but by leaps and bounds, as you can see it. And this entire act of denotification by the cabinet is totally illegal, totally contrary to law, and liable to be set aside if it is challenged in court of law. I also want to say one last final thing. BJP promises to have something clean. You are waiving crores of rupees as fees in this very same proposal and saying that that is a notional value, and therefore this casino does not have to pay up that money. This is a joke. This is ridiculous. Please let us know. I call upon the government and the BJP to explain who has pocketed this money. I am sure somebody has taken this money when you are giving this waiver. Definitely, if not all, 50% or more of it might have gone in somebody's pocket. This is corrupt act and an illegal act.